It's that time of the year again, when the light changes and we have to wrap up all our projects. It's time for long walks and for catching the last glimpses of the sun. But also, it's time to fix the property for the harsh weather that's coming. A time for good books and a final effort to complete everything. The air is getting colder and the sun sets earlier every day, but we still have work to do before autumn really sits in. Today I'll show you what we've been up to lately. We completed the fence, or at least partially completed, but I'll explain a bit better later and I'll tell you a funny story about it. We fixed the gutters, dig some kind of trenches and made a sort of gate at the end of the road up high on the property. But also I'll show you how we finished the handles on our old wooden chest and what I'm planning to read in this coming month in October. And I'm gonna ask some suggestion as well of what you think is nice to read in this month. We're going to build some kind of drainage trenches and we're gonna use some 2 big logs that we're gonna carve to channel the water. Yeah, I know, we like to make things difficult. We didn't have those logs, but they were lying unused in the middle of the forest, so... As I told you in a previous video, this part of the Alps gets a lot of rain in spring and autumn, of course. The rain makes big pool of water on our front yard. It's a sort of terrace and the soil gets completely soaked. In the long term, it might compromise its stability, so we really need to divert the water somewhere else. But let's start from the beginning. First, let's get the log. But for doing that, we need to refuel the ATV or we are not going far. And there we go. These pieces are massive in an awfully awkward position, and that is why nobody took them. The second one is even bigger. One last pull and there it goes. Five minutes to catch your breath before continuing. Okay, let's see if we can manage a straight line. We'll cut the top off and then we'll carve it. And for today, let's leave it like that. The light is fading so quickly, but in a gentle way. It softens all the surfaces. Before getting back to our log, let's do something more fun. let's try to finish the fence. We've collected the wood that was abandoned in the forest after they did the massive logging I told you about in a previous video. Go check it out if you haven't already. And that saved us a lot of money and gave us some more reason to clean the forest. We'll keep it simple for now and let it stabilize during the winter. Then next year we'll see how to improve it. As you might have noticed, we didn't connect the poles all the way down, and that is because they stole our wood. Well, they didn't properly steal our wood because there was no name on it, but we had it stuck on the side of the road up there, and they got it. Like, we left it overnight, and the next morning it was not there anymore. So I guess for this year, this is gonna be it, but we're quite fine with it, and it's alright because we have so much to do that this is not something that we really need to put on the pile. Speaking of which, let's get back to our carving job. It will take forever, and I'm seriously worried on how we're going to move the log down the road. We have a problem here. We're supposed to get this huge log down at the cabin, but it's too heavy. Maybe we work out a possible solution. Now, either we really hurt ourselves in the effort, or we'll get it done nice and smoothly. I still cannot believe it, we did it without killing ourselves. And now the easy part, sort of, getting it on the ground. Do you ever feel you're far behind in your journey through life? I did, for a long time. But since coming here, the feeling of discomfort has turned into a feeling of belonging, of being part of something bigger, of being at home. The weather can change quite suddenly, and we already had the first snow. A bit unexpected and early, but still somehow was magical. I would say the forest is not really ready for fall yet, and neither are we. But I've learned that everything is transitory and things come and go. And here, with the changing of the season, I can really feel deeply the sense of impermanence. Everything will pass. Everything will change. And when we accept it, even the worst moment loses its grip on us, because we know it will go away. And with all the things that often don't go as planned around here, that knowledge has saved my peace of mind many times. And after my very deep thought, let's go finish the gate that I've told you about, and then the gutters, before the weather really turns bad. It's not that we felt the need to put up a gate, but we are tired of stepping into cow's dung. Yep, you've heard me correctly. Every season when the cows get down from the alpine huts, they wander all over and they leave us lots of presents. So, to save ourselves, we opted for a simple gate. And when I was talking about the presents that the cow left, I was talking about that. They are everywhere. And once you step on them a few times, then you're just really getting upset. So it's not quite finished, but we'll fix the side post next time. So make sure to come back to see it completed. Autumn vibes are really strong at the cabin right now, and if you want to see a few glimpses of how the forest looks, just head on to my blog, because I've posted a lot of pictures and you can see all the warmth color of this season. And also, if you're enjoying the video, please remember to like and subscribe. It will be really helpful and I truly appreciate all your support. This said, now I need your help. It will take like 30 seconds. I like to read a lot, and I'm planning to read a few new books this autumn. Here's a few titles. The Cartographer, a mystery novel by Peng Shepherd. Sad Tropics, one of the pillars of modern anthropology by Claude Lévi-Strauss. Man's Search for Meaning, this is also quite famous, by Viktor Frankl. And a classic that I've already read but goes very well with the weather, Wuthering Heights. I was wondering if you have any suggestion on a good read to do by the fire in the dark long hours of autumn. I really love thrillers, and also I read a lot of fantasy books and many non-fictions. And any chance that you've encountered a really interesting title in your life lately? And if you feel like sharing it in the comment, we could all benefit from the information and I'd really appreciate it. One last effort while the weather holds. I'm really sorry for the noise, but we're having a little bit of rain lately, and the spring underneath the house and the river down in the valley are quite full, and that is why maybe in the background you can hear some noise. But now let's go finish the gutter on the other side. First, let's position the pipes and maybe make them of the right length. First part almost completed. Now let's do the fun part. Digging. Yep, we have lots of rocks around here. That orange connector is really ugly. We have to do something about it. And while the paint's dry, let's look at our chest. A few months ago, I showed you how we fixed a heirloom chest we had, but it was still missing the handles. Not anymore. We finally found some natural rope that suited us, and here it goes. I quite like it. Then I can get all my sheets in it. Very happy about it. And now back to our trenches. Let's connect everything. We make sure that nothing moves around before putting the soil back on. And this side is done. Next time we'll do the other side of the courtyard. But for today, this is it. Thank you for watching, and until next time, take care. Ciao.